we're going to start a ticket from scratch. We're going to say that we have no dispatcher and we're just one man out in the field with a welding machine, and we're going to do a job. So in that upper right corner there, I'm going to touch on the new ticket button. And here you see the new ticket form, okay? And I said earlier it was really simple, really easy to use. Everything on this screen that you see right here is in a drop down. And there's a reason for that. The guys aren't having to type or spell or capitalize, none of that, okay? If we want to change the date, we just touch right there. I can easily change the date and times on this ticket. If I want to change the region I'm working in, drop down, real easy, okay? We're just going to go down this form. I'm working in West Texas today. Got my customer list. I'm going to do a ticket for COG. If I had a company man's name, I could put it in right here, right? First name, last name, phone number. I've got remarks. So maybe I'm going to go to location and complete work. You'll notice that spell check's helping me. All right, so we got the beginning stages of a ticket here. Wonder what I do next. Well, there's a button down here that says next. So I'm going to touch next. And now I get some additional fields. I could fill in the lease and weld number. I could fill in the job type. We'll hit next. Now at the top it says services. And there's 3 tabs here that we want to pay attention to. There's services, personnel, and equipment. Okay. Different types of companies have different needs, and they put what they need on their ticket. Everybody's going to add services. Doesn't matter who you are, right? We're going to go up to that top right again. We're going to click the plus sign. We're going to add a service. So I'm going to choose, I'll choose roustabout here. Okay. We're going to add from the roustabout service category. I'm going to add a welder. You'll notice it auto-populates the description for me, so I don't have to type anything else. It also auto-populated a price. Now that's an option. We're not going to go through all the different options today, but that is one of them. You can have pricing on your ticket. You can hide the pricing if you want to. You can have that not even show up. So you get to configure a lot of this. We're going to say we show the pricing today. It's auto-populated for us. And we're going to say we worked 4 hours as a welder. It did the math for me. And I'm going to click save. So there you can see I have a line item for my welder, 4 hours at a rate of $75. It totals up down at the bottom. Let's go ahead and add one more. Everybody knows a welder needs a welder helper. So let's go back to roustabout and let's choose our welder helper. Okay. Again, it's going to auto-populate that description. I don't have to type any of that. He worked 4 hours too. And we'll save that. So now I've got 2 line items on my ticket. Real easy. Okay. I've touched the screen probably a total of 6 times so far. Now I could go ahead and click next down at the bottom and we could complete this ticket. But maybe I want to list out who worked on that ticket. Right? Maybe I want to capture those hours so that I can pay that welder. Well, you'll see up there at the top next to services, we've got personnel. So I touch on personnel. Same thing. I'm going to go to that plus sign. I'm going to add a record. And here I have my employees loaded in the system. All right. Let's add Brandon. And we could change his position to whatever we need it to be. He's an operator today. We'll say he worked 4 hours. And then he had a helper. So we're going to pick Alex as a helper. There we go. And Alex worked 4 hours too. So there you can see we filled in services, welder and a welder helper, and there's where we're billing for them. We added 2 employees and the hours they worked. Now let's add some equipment. I want to add the truck that me and Alex used to drive out to the job. So I'm going to hit that plus sign again. Here we have a crew truck, and we're going to pick unit number 1. That'll be fine. And that truck worked 4 hours as well. Okay. As we said, all of these tabs may not be applicable to everybody. Some people may not want to list equipment. Some people may not want to list the employees. But it's there if you need it. Okay. You can list service people and equipment all right there on the ticket. And now we're back on that screen where we listed our services. and I'm going to hit that next button. Here I have a summary of the ticket, so I can see all the information that's included on that ticket. Okay, all on one screen. Makes it real easy. Customer's name, start and end times, any lease and well information I would have put in, the services, the people, and the equipment all on here. So some people say, well, my company man, he signs my ticket, right? And this won't work for everybody, but for some people it does. How's he going to sign my ticket? Well, we got a place for that. You can take your phone or your iPad up to the company man, and some people even just want their foreman there on site to sign it. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to hit capture signature, and I'm going to do a really nice job of signing with my finger. Okay, just like signing at the restaurant. Again, that's an option. It won't work for everybody, but for some people, it's a good feature. We'll hit done. So now we've got a signature on that ticket. It's got all of our information. I'm going to hit this plus sign right here for extra steps. We can print a PDF of this. This would also allow us to email it if we wanted to email a copy of it to someone. Or we can just save the ticket. All right. I'm going to save it. I'm going to hit the save button. Notice up here at the top now we have a ticket number. So with this ticket signed, got all the information on it, maybe I want to take a picture of something. Maybe I want to take a picture of a JSA, or I want to take a picture of something I just fixed. Okay. Let's do that. I'm going to touch attachment up in that upper right corner. So right here you can see we currently have 0 attachments. I'm going to attach something. And I want to hit the camera icon. It gives me the option to choose from my existing photos or to take a new photo. Let's take a new one. And since I've been out welding, let's take a picture of this coffee cup I was drinking out of while I was welding on that rig. All right, we're going to use that picture. As I said, many people use this to upload a JSA. If you want a JSA attached to every ticket, you just take a picture of it. You can take multiple photos and attach those if you want to. So now we can see we've got one picture attached. All right, we're going to go ahead and submit this ticket. Okay, we've got all the information on there we want. It's got a picture attached to it. It's got a signature. We're done with it. I'm going to hit the submit button. Gives me a big warning there and tells me if I submit this ticket, I will no longer be able to edit it as a field user. I'm okay with that. Confirmed. All right. I get a confirmation message at the top that the ticket has been successfully submitted. And now I'm back on that original screen. Remember, we had requested, we had in progress, and here's that third tab, completed. So I can look at my completed tickets. Here's the one I just sent in. And I can see everything about that ticket. I can't change it because I've now submitted it, but I can look at it. All right. So that is a really basic, really high level kind of end to end, but I hope you saw the layout of the app, how easy the app is to use. That was what this webinar was meant to do, was to introduce you to it.